We've been waiting 2 years almost for the Jameson Williams experiment to see where it could go, to see just how far could this kid reach the levels of the NFL that he did in college. And right now, he's been off to a slow start. Year one, was itching to get out there, did not become eligible to play because the Lions kept holding this guy in until the last third of his first season. Second season came out, had a little bit of the drops, but was still making some spectacular catches overall. And I keep saying this, man, he, to me, was the lone bright spot of our entire team when it comes to the NFC title game. He accounted for 2 of our touchdowns, right? So this guy, Jameson Williams, had potential to be the real deal. And we've been seeing flashes and keps and stuff coming out of keps and catches and end arounds and all of that stuff, right? But then we'll hear about him having a bad day, and everybody's going to have a bad day. And I was very critical. I've been critical of J-Mo from the very beginning, like fine-tooth comb because of where he was drafted and me feeling like he needs to live up to that. If you have expectations, you need to live up. Now, just for the record, if you put something dumb in the comment section about J-Mo and the color of his skin, I'm going to have a problem because I am very critical of everybody on this team. It doesn't matter. Whatever position you play, then I'm very critical of you, okay? Doesn't matter. It just so happens that the people that I'm talking about, they look like me, okay? So, but as soon as somebody that doesn't look like me got something, they do something, I'm on their head, all right? Dan Campbell, not taking the points. I'm on your head. It doesn't matter, all right? So now that I got that dumb thing out the way, because that's just stupid to me, Jameson Williams has been on the verge of a breakout. And this year, we need him to do just that. We need him to have a breakout year. So I'll put in the comment section right now. What do you think a breakout year for Jameson Williams would be? Somebody put 80 catches, 800 yards, 8 touchdowns. But put your breakout season for J-Mo, yards, catches, touchdowns, or catches, yards, touchdowns, in that order in the comment section. But we've been waiting on this to come out all day long, and it's finally here. The Detroit Lions Twitter, everybody who went to camp was talking about it. Even saw somebody on Twitter say that this clip does not do the catch justice. This is Jameson Williams. We're going to take a look at him and this fantastic, I want to say this was a 2-point conversion. We know he's pretty good at that. I think he caught one in the preseason game, if I'm not mistaken, last year. But this is Jameson Williams and the 2-point conversion. This comes from the Lions Twitter account. Let's check it out. Let's let it run a few times with sound. The celebration, man. All right, so shout out to J-Mo. So what we're going to do now, let's take a look at this, and let's look at this clip right here. Now, this is Jameson Williams and shout out to Lions Syndicate Film Room. I will make this the pinned comment. I put this video the same video, but a different take, different kind of style, put it over there. Just want to put it in both places until that channel kind of takes off. But here's Kirby Joseph. I don't know, who is this in front of him? I can't really see who that is. Alex Anzalone. All right, so that's Alex Anzalone in front of him. And watch this. What is the first thing that you notice? And we talked about this, about Jared Goff and timing routes and being able to trust your receiver, right? And this is what Jared Goff and Jameson Williams have been missing for the time that J-Mo has been in the NFL. But Jared Goff said earlier in training camp that he loves throwing to Jameson Williams and that their chemistry is building. We know he got it with St. Brown. He had it with Josh Reynolds. And I think that he's starting to get it, if not already have it, with Jameson Williams. So Kirby Joseph on him right here. Jameson Williams. Here's the first thing that I noticed. Jared Goff, okay, is throwing the ball before. So the ball is going to be thrown right there. Jameson Williams is not even looking at it. All about timing. J-Mo is going to whip his head around. Right there. Ball is in the air. Already been in the air. This is an anticipation, right? It's all about timing. So Jameson Williams, a little tug, a little right there from Kirby Joseph. He beat, trying to gain some ground, tugs at the jersey. Now here comes my favorite part of this whole thing. Jameson Williams, Kirby slows up. It's practice. I'm sure he would have tried to make a play if it was a real game situation, like in-game situation. J-Mo, love that. Love that extension that he's starting to make. But here's my favorite part. Look at that. Hands. This is what we've been talking about, J-Mo. We're not talking about hands. We talking about fingertips. We talking about There's no palm in this at all, or at least it doesn't look like from this clip. Now, I gotta critique. I have to critique a little bit. As Jameson Williams is going to the ground, there's something I would love to see him do. And this is why I hate the 1 foot college rule, that you have to have 1 foot down for it to be a catch. If these guys are going to go to the NFL, they need to learn how to put 2 feet down. Now, notice that Jameson Williams, he right now, fingertips on the ball, all he has to do now is secure the catch, fall to the ground, right? Survive the ground. It can move, but he can't drop it. He can't let it touch the ground. Right now, it is a catch if it doesn't touch the ground, and he has control of it when he lands in bounds. Okay? But notice what happens here. Jameson Williams, now he's about 3.5 yards, right? Before, here's the white line. Here's J-Mo, 3.5 yards going down. That's still not a conversion. If you look here, that's only 1 foot down. 1 foot down. He got to get a knee. He's got to get 2 feet. He's got to get a forearm, an elbow, okay, or a shin, or a shoulder. He's got to get some part of his body down, except your hand. Your hand does not count. So you cannot put your hands down. Your hands can be used to keep you up, all right, to prevent you from going down, so it doesn't count. But notice what happens here. This is still not a catch. Still not a catch. Well, not a touchdown or conversion anyway. Look at this. J-Mo puts the hands down to embrace. Look how close he is to the white line. White line is going down, and this is when the conversion is officially a conversion right there. Look at the space. Look at the space right there. Now, again, this is me being critical of J-Mo because this is a situation where he's got to get this done. I'm not taking anything away from the catch, but look at all this space. All of this space. And I know this is better, said than done. I'm a dude sitting in my basement, right? I get that. But Jameson Williams right here, if he brings this left leg down at this point, left leg down, all he has to do is put the toe down and not drop the football, and now that is a conversion. So he needs to go to the Nate Burleson School of Toe Drag Swag and get this down. But instead of that, even if and I understand not wanting to land on your knee, I wouldn't want to do it either. I think I would rather kind of plank out and land on my forearms or something like that, but not the knee. But right there, none of this. At this point, it's not even, and look how long this was. This dude right now gotta be 7-8 yards from the outside. Like, look at that. When he catches it, right there, he's still got about 5 or 6 yards. And all he has to do right there is drag the foot, plank out, fall, conversion, touchdown. But instead, even right there with the hand, with that left, that is not a conversion. It wasn't a conversion until no part of Jameson Williams' body touches the ground outside of that right foot until his elbow gets down right inside the white line. So again, that's just me being critical, man. Spectacular catch. Yeah. Am I nitpicking here? I am. Because this is what has to happen. Did it count? Yes. Was it close? Absolutely. Was it more dramatic than it should have been? It was. It literally was. But Jameson Williams, man, mad potential to have that absolutely breakout year. And I think this is it. I think this is the time. I'm not sure we're talking about an extension this time next year or in the offseason for him, but we are definitely picking up his 5th-year option. Let's have a little fun. What would it take? We know that we had several players, or at least Penei Sewell. Penei Sewell got a extension after year 3. That is not something that happens often. We know Brad Holmes absolutely adores Jameson Williams. So the question that I put before you is, we know Hutch got to get it. I think Hutch gets an extension. Aleem McNeil, he'll probably be signed very soon. What would it take for Jameson? What would Jameson Williams need to do in year 3 in order to get extended heading into year 4. So it's a two-parter. The first question I asked was, what's a breakout year for Jameson Williams? Put receptions, yards, and touchdowns in the comment section. And what would it take for Jameson Williams, receptions, yards, and touchdowns for Brad Holmes to extend him like he did Penei Sewell at the end of the year, in the offseason next year? So let me know your thoughts, man, in the comments below. As you can see, man, I'm perfectly fine. It hurt. The Matthew Judon thing hurt for a little bit, and it still stings, seeing his name pop over Twitter and all this other stuff. But you know, it's just like anything else. You got to get over it. It's just like the NFC title game, being up 24-7. Eventually, you got to get over it. So, you know, I'm not over it quite yet, but I'll get there. I will get there, man. See, the season is here, and we got football coming real soon. So consider subscribing to the YouTube channel on our way to 21.6. Also, you got about a day left for the giveaway. So if you haven't claimed if you won and haven't claimed it, you better hurry up, because this time tomorrow it will be pushed back for the 22,000 subscriber giveaway. So look forward to that, man. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.